guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am bringing you the 1/2 budget and 1/2 high-end face. So as you can see, I have done my makeup and I have used one side of my face has been budget and the other is high-end. Can you tell which one it is? Let me just caveat it for you though. I had to use 4 products because that were the same across the whole face, and it equates to about 20 quid. I had to use this concealer by Essence, the NYX Micro Brow, and these 2 mascaras together. So you won't be able to tell from the mascaras. I've just got dodgy eyelashes on one side. So apart from that, all the rest of the products were high-end and were budget, and the price of the high-end full face was £295 and the price of the budget was £65. That's quite amazing. So before I tell you which side is which, can you guess which is which? I'll give you a minute and comment down below before you just comment down below, say it, and then say whether it's left or right, and then I will tell you shortly. So some of the products I actually found really good dupes for, and I've done a dupes video about some of them, and I'm probably going to do a dupes video about one of my all-time favourites that I've just found. So on my lips, I found a dupe for this, which is the Tom Ford lip colour. It's the Lips and Boys collection, so it's just one of the minis. Oops! And it is in the colour Richard. And then the dupe I found was Rust Me by H&M. So I'll just do a little hand swatch for you so you can see. Everything's really warm because I'm stood by the window and it's flipping boiling. There you go, guys. That is the H&M one, and that is the Lips and Boys. They are practically the same colour. So I'm really excited. If you were looking to buy Richard, then this is a really good dupe. I will do a separate dupes video in case people don't want to watch this one. So I will show that and you can ignore it if you want to. So I'll let you know which one's which. This is the 295 side, and this is the side for budget. 65 it was. Please let me know what you think. Can you tell a difference? Can you tell which one was the best? What makes you think was the budget side? What do you think was the non-budget side? Anyway, I will let you watch the video, and yeah, take care and enjoy the next bit of the video. Bye guys. Hey, so quite excited about this video. So I'm going to take the 2 items first. I'm going to do just a small pump on this side of the Bourjois Healthy Mix and a small dribble on this side of the Touche Éclat Taint Foundation. This one's slightly pinker actually, it's not as yellow toned. So let's use these first. So taking the brush, I'm going to take that, I'm going to do it on the right side first. I should have put a mirror in really, shouldn't I? Because I can't see a blooming thing. Here we go. So I'm just going to put that on first on just 1/2 of the face. It's weird just doing 1/2 when you're so used to going sort of all over. Just make sure I've got everything. And what I'll do is I'll use the other side of the sponge so as not to mix the two for the other half of the face. These are such similar foundations, and hopefully you'll be able to see that. I'm going to have to put a little bit more of that on. It wasn't as much as the first one. Is it the same? It's a very similar colour, but I think it might be a bit paler than the Bourjois one. Might need a bit more. I feel like the Bourjois one went further. Try one more time. I like both of them. The 2 Share Cloud does last that little bit longer. Okay, so there we go. Can I tell the difference? Yeah, there is a tiny bit of difference, but not much. So I don't have a high-end concealer, so I'm just going to use my normal concealer on both sides, and I'm still going to include it in the price, but it won't be as high-end. The same goes for brow and mascara. I don't have high-end products that I can compare them to, or high-end products at all. So I'm just putting this under the eyes. I should say what this is. This is the Essence Stay All Day 16-hour long-lasting concealer. I really like this, by the way. Really, really like this. This is in 10 Natural Beige. So there you go. I've had a really dodgy tummy today. Really, really bad. Really bad tummy ache. I hate tummy ache. This blends in so nicely. I just think it's such a beautiful concealer. And then to set it, I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and the Revolution Radiant Lights in Exhale. And let's have a look at the colours. I've got a feeling that Exhale isn't quite the same because it's a different colour. Let's just have a look. So this is Exhale. Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference in colour. This is yellow. This is pink. But I'm looking at texture more than anything. So I'm going to take my brush. There it is. Start with the ambient lighting one and put that on the half that, on this half. Let's have a look. I love that. And then I'm going to take the Revolution one and put that on this half. Ooh, there's a big difference in colour, but not in texture. It's very nice. Very nice, both of them lovely. And then I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer, and my dupe has gone missing. So this is the Hoola bronzer. However, I am going to use another one which I think is quite similar, and it's from the Freedom Bronzed Professional palette. Oh, I can't get it open. It's also broken. Great. Here we go. And it's this colour here. So I feel like they're quite similar. So I'm going to use those as contour today. Oh, I didn't need that much actually, because I'm just doing one half on over the face. Whoops. Let's just use this mirror. Just going to contour here. I'm just going to brush that up and then bring it down. Hair's getting in the way. Okay, and then I'm going to take the other one from, oh, it's quite powdery. I'm going to use that on this side. I think they're quite a well matched colour. I think this one blends a bit easier actually. Sorry, that's the other side of the brush. There we go. Then I'm going to take my, I'm going to use two things out of here. My Jaclyn Hill Face Collection palette, and I'm going to use Pamplemousse, which is this bright colour here. It is very bright. And I'm going to use the dupe New Rules from Makeup Revolution, and it's their matte blush. I'm going to move that out of the way, because otherwise it's going to get broke. I'm just going to use that same brush for everything, to be honest, because it's quite a good brush. And I'm just going to lightly tap in Pamplemousse, and I'm just going to take that on the apples of the cheeks. Oh, doesn't look as bright in the camera as it did just there. That's okay. A little bit much, but it's all right. Doesn't look as bright on camera. It might look different once I watch it back. So again, just tapping gently because there's a lot of pigment in these. And just taking it on the cheek. I really can't see the pigment at all on camera, but it is so there in real life. Oh, again, I may have put a little bit too much. So I'm just going to blend that out. Oh my gosh, I've put way too much. I'm going to take my big brush and just blend that out. And the same with that. And then the one that I'm very excited about, I am going to take Champagne Pop from this one. And I'm going to take its dupe. This cost me £1.27 from eBay. So Champagne Pop is this one here, and this one is its dupe. So I'm going to take that first and pop that on this side. Hopefully you can see that. I think because of the lighting, it might not be very visible. So I'll just keep adding until you see, until Outer Space sees. And then I'm going to take the dupe, this Ubub Roast eyeshadow. Gosh. And I'm going to pop that here. Oh my god, it's just the same. It's exactly the same. I'm very impressed with these. Whether it lasts as long, who knows? Nobody knows. I might know after a while. So that is the face done as far as I'm going with that. So next I want to prep the eyes, and I am going to take Painterly by MAC and the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the Creamy Mattes Creme de Rose, and they are an exact dupe for each other. That is Creme de Rose, and that is Painterly. Exactly the same. That's the video that's had the most views as well on my channel. I've had like 8,000 views or something. So I'm just going to take my finger on the MAC one and get a mirror from somewhere and add that onto my lid with my finger. Take it all the way. I'm not putting a primer on because I feel like this is going to be the primer today. And I'm also putting something else onto the lid before the shadow. So that is Painterly. Oh, I can't get the lid on now. And then this one, which I've not used before, clean my finger, is Creme de Rose. So I'm going to put that on now. First time for using it. Ooh, that feels nice. Taking that up to the brow bone. And then just to add a little bit more, and because I found a dupe, I'm going to add, and it will help the shimmer as well, my By Terry Ombre Black Star in Frozen Quartz. It's this beautiful pink colour. I've only got that much left actually, which is great because I'm looking forward to finishing it off. And I'm going to add that to the lid like so. Very creamy. And the same with this product, which is more or less exactly the same, and it's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Sparkle Nude. If I can get the lid off. Yeah, there we go. Just going to pop that all over the lid. It's exactly the same colour. Even down to the glitters in it, it's exactly the same. Just putting that all over the lid. Using it as a base for some shimmery shadows, which are coming up next. Next up, I'm going to use the Iconic Pro palette and the Lorac Pro. So Lorac Pro here, and if I can move it without spilling everything, yes, the Iconic Pro. I already did a dupes video on this to show them. This is the Iconic Pro and this is the Lorac Pro. So I'm going to go with the same colours in each of the palettes. So starting with a base shadow first. Just going to clean off my brush. And starting with the cream colour called Cream in Lorac Pro, and then it hasn't got a name. Well, it has, but it's not on the palette, from Makeup Revolution. So the Makeup Revolution one first, because I had it in my hand. Just going to add that to the top of the eye. It's very, very creamy, this is. I think it's lovely. And then the same, the Lorac Pro. I am literally going to hit pan. I can feel it happening soon. And I'm just going to add that to the top. There's so much more fallout with Lorac Pro. There really is. Drives me insane. So much fallout. It's all over the palette and everything. Then I'm going to go in with taupe in both palettes as well. So the one next to cream, I'll just show you here, taupe. And I'm going to put that on a base shadow brush and run that through the crease. So I will clean it each time. So taupe from Lorac Pro, and pop that in the crease. And then the same with the Makeup Revolution one. I honestly think I like the Makeup Revolution one more. That's bad, isn't it? You shouldn't like the more expensive one less, should you? Then I'm going to take the colour Sable in the Lorac Pro. It's a very different colour in this, I think. Sable's so much darker in the Lorac Pro. Let me just have a look. Yeah, like they're very different. I said that in the last one as well. It's a very different colour. It's a shame that that's so different, but it might give the same effect. So I'm going to take Sable on this brush first and just go into this corner here and wipe that off. And then the same with the other colour, the corresponding colour in Makeup Revolution, and just put that in there. Yeah, it sort of gives the same effect, a bit smoother actually. Oh, sorry, the light's changed, the clouds have just gone in. And I'm just going to blend those both through. Sable is so much warmer than the one in the Iconic Pro. So, but it's not blending as nicely, which is a shame. That's a bit better. So, taking a flat paddle brush, I'm going to go into, what colour shall I go into? Oh, this is hard for me, it really is. I'm going to go into light bronze, which is this colour here on both palettes, and just going to put that on the inner corner of the eye. And the same with the other palette on the other eye, inner corner. I feel like that's just as bright. I just turned the brush over, so I'm not using the same thing. And then I'm going to go in with Garnet just in the middle of the eye. So Garnet on this side, sort of going towards the outer edge, and then this Garnet colour in this palette. Oh, that feels much more pigmented on the budget side. And then finally I'm going to take Deep Purple on the outer edge. Just going to dab my brush in because it's quite pigmented. And the same on the other side, corresponding colour. And I am going to blend like I've never blended before. I'm just going to blend all of that together so we've got no harsh lines. And the same on this side. I just want it to look lovely and blended. Ooh, that's blended nicely actually. Fantastic. I'm just going to take that brush again, and I'm just going to take Espresso in the Pro palette on the tip. I'm just going to run that under the eye, just make the look out a bit, and then the same on this side. And then finally taking the colour Nude in both palettes, so the lightest shade right here, and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner, and the same on this side. Not too much, flipping the brush each time. So next up we have, I was going to use an eyeliner, bear with me. I was going to do a winged eyeliner, but Muggins here has lost them both. So I'm just going to go in with, I'm going to pause it actually, because I'm just going to finish off my brows and my mascara, because they are these three products: the NYX Micro Pencil Brow, the Mega Volume Collagen 24-hour mascara. Don't love it, just using it at the moment, and the Runway Lashes by Milani on top, because they have no high-end alternatives. So that's done, and finally I have a lip liner and then a lipstick, which I'm really excited to show you. So the lip line, first of all, is the Marvellous Moxie Ben Minerals in Empowered, and unfortunately this isn't the lid, this is the end, but I've had to put it on the lid because I've lost the lid and it will dry out, so I've had to put it on. So this is Empowered, and it looks like this colour. So I'm just going to use that on. Now I don't know whether to do top and bottom, or, yeah, no, I'll do one half, because obviously that's what I've done the rest of the face layer. So I'm just going to line that side, and then line that side. And then I am going to, oh, I'll have to find that, because I've lost that now. And then this Miss Beauty lip pencil, which I found for £1 in my local budget buys, and I'm just going to use that on this side. Just as creamy, but slightly lighter. Very similar. And then the lipstick I'm going to use is Tom Ford's Lips and Boys in Richard. And I knew it as soon as I saw the colour. I thought, I've got this in a cheap alternative. So this is Lips and Boys by in Richard by Tom Ford. And the dupe, oh, I'm so excited about this, because you know, guys, how much I love this brand. It's H&M's Rust Me. Perfect. I'm so pleased with this look. I am so chuffed. I'm really pleased with these lipsticks. I'm so happy. I will do a dupes video, I think, just because I think it deserves its own video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, like and share, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.